Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome to today's video. I've been spending the last couple minutes basically just making templates. So as you can see, I have cardboard cutouts for what's going to be, covering certain areas like such. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do this side first since I already have it pretty much all the way ground down. I'm going to get this done, cut these out, basically just place these on the metal sheet, trace them out, cut them out with the snips, and then start tacking them in there. Alright, so here are my shapes. As you can see, I'll lay them out roughly for you guys. That's gonna go like that, underneath that. So roughly, this is what I'm trying to do, right? You guys get it? Cool. Now I gotta go grab a welder, which is gonna be a bitch, but I gotta go do it. So I got the heater going, got the welder here, there. Yeah, I gotta plug that extension cord into the wall and not that power outlet. We can start tacking this shit in. Alright, so upon welding, I assumed that it was just galvanized steel that did this, but this shit stank and it smoked. So let me know if this stuff is galvanized. I don't know. Either way, it's gonna get covered up, sealed. All the spot welds that's what it's looking like so far. Sorry about my shutter speed, it's on auto, so I don't know why it's only doing that over there where the light is facing, but yeah, so just doing the spot welds. Gonna go over it with, we actually have to go get that sealant at some point. Gonna have to go over it with sealant, and then we're just gonna, underline, get like the underliner spray cans, and just do on the top and on the bottom, just so it's nice and sealed up. And yeah, but this is what we're doing so far, and so what I'm pretty sure of is this is actually supposed to vent into here, and I think because that vents into here, the moisture gets in here and just messes everything up. So I might just go ahead and close that off, because there's really no reason that there needs to be a vent into the trunk. I just think that's weird, but alright. Alright. I really don't know why it does this. Maybe I'll just put more light on it. Put the light closer to it? I don't know. Wait a minute. Is it this? Yeah, okay. So, this is what I got so far. Obviously the shit's thin. It's friggin', sheet metal. So I can't be running beads. I got the welder set on that. So the lowest heat setting, and the wire speed's like 2. Seems to be working alright. I haven't burnt through as much as I thought I was gonna. But that right there is a big improvement over this. So, yeah, we're doing pretty freaking good. Everything's starting to get sturdy. What you guys will notice when you start welding like this thin shit on here, you're like, wow, this is really floppy. But you pull it tight, you hammer it down, shape it how you want, and weld it. And then the more pieces you weld together, the more it gets connected with the body, the stiffer it'll get. And right now it's it's hot right now, I can't touch it, but I'll show you guys after. I'll show you that it's sturdy.
plate fits friggin' nice.
Alright, so I started doing that panel. It's just getting too damn smoky for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Jesus Christ. Galvanized shit, man. It's no good. It's no freaking good. My headpiece probably looks all fricked up. I'm out of here. I'm freaking out of here, alright? I ordered food. My driver, Adama, is on the way. Domino's, alright? Adama, here I come. Don just pulled up. He's gonna chill. I'm pretty much done for the friggin' night. I'll show you guys my progress in a second. But I've been busting ass for a while. Oh man, it is cold. Alright, so this video is gonna continue because I want to finish the whole... I want to finish this in this video. So, I got over there tacked up. I'm not going close because pretty shitty spot welds, but we're gonna grind them down and we're gonna friggin' do the undercoating and whatnot. But like I said, this is interior shit, so it just needs to be structural. I'm not trying to go for pretty. I just want it to work and I want it to last, so that's what we're doing. Over there I got the entire corner made. It's completely done besides one little line of tack welds. So that side's like pretty much done. Like I said, besides, you know, tack welds and undercoat. It's gonna be inner coat. Haha. But yeah, that's my progress on the two. So alright, so that's, you know, patched up and painted. After this, what we're gonna have to do is bed line it, so either flex seal or undercoat, and seal up the spot welds. But everything you can see is the whole corner is patched up and good. Now I gotta finish the welding in this corner and get it ready like this corner. And then finally, I know it's been a long time, but finally after this, I can seal this up and show you guys the finished product. Yeah, I actually have a little bit more rust to cut out over here and grind down, but for the most part, we're pretty close to being done. Alright, so that's it for that. Let that dry overnight, and yeah, we gotta do the sealant over the spot welds, blah 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 blah. Not really much I could film. Been doing this for like 3 days, kinda. Okay, so I got the sealant. As you can see, the grayer stuff is the sealant. This is what I use right here. It's called Dynaflex Ultra Advanced Exterior Sealant. Blah blah blah. 1 hour paint and ready. Let me shine a light over here. There we go. That's good enough. You can see all the seams where the spot welds were. I went over and just sealed them up. And now, to add the protection, even though I already painted it and sealed it, I'm also gonna not undercoat it, but I always wanted to try this stuff because, I mean, it's probably better than undercoat because undercoat's kind of gummy. This is more of a, this is eBay Flex Seal from Walmart. So, I mean, sorry, from Home Depot. I got all this stuff from Home Depot. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it. Okay, so, good and bad news. Good news, the two biggest holes are fixed. Bad news, I can't even get these screws out of this bumper because he had the quarter panels like redone, but whoever did them did a super shit job, and yeah, so I've tried to undo this bolt right here and it won't even come loose because it's just completely rotted on the tab. So, yeah, I know Tyler wants his car, so I'm not trying to friggin' have this thing stay multiple days here again. So, I think the bumper, I guess we're just gonna leave for now, and we'll figure that out when he has time and stuff, because I don't want him to be without a car, you know. I mean, he has the company truck and whatnot, but I don't want him to be completely without the car if he wants to drive the car. So, yeah, okay, let's, oh man, my flashlight was on that whole time, would you look at that. Okay, So that's that. That's the one side, whatever, patched. And then you come over this side. Ow, my knees hurt. And that's the bottom of that side all patched up. So here is the inside, both sides, you know, finished up. No more holes. No more holes. Only problem we have now is this super rotted out lower friggin' support thing over here. I'll talk to Tyler about that, but I know he was mostly concerned with just getting these two big holes taken care of. And let this dry. Tomorrow we'll get this thing, you know, just put back together, like interior wise. And Tyler can be on his way until the next time, which I'm sure we'll end up doing that monstrosity down there. And I don't know how much he wants to do this stuff because he already paid for it to get done once and they fucked him. And doing stuff inside there, not a big deal because you could just paint it, cover it with freaking carpet. Out here though, you're gonna see that unless you repaint the whole damn car. So yeah, but I mean, hey, step by step, I fixed this car's giant rust holes in the back. I fixed the exhaust, pretty much did a full exhaust on it. I did the front end. Did quite a bit on this car, and it's shaping up pretty dang good. Because I don't know if you guys remember the first video when I did the front end, like the USDM front end was all cracked and crashed and shit. So yeah, but Tyler wants to do a lot more, you know, project type things on this. He wants to build it and make it nice for spring. And yeah. And before anyone says anything, I know I need a damn haircut. I'm gonna go do that. Next video you guys see me haircut and get rid of this fucking face mustache shit. I don't like it. I just keep friggin' waking up, coming here and doing this shit, and I'm like, okay, I don't have time for it. But I guess I'm just gonna wrap the video up there because I haven't posted in like 6 days or 5 days, 7 days. I don't know. Try and get that December ad rev. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and look forward to seeing this thing completely freaking finished and good. Peace out.